And the Spring Festival exodus in China has begun. And while the excitement is in the air, so is something else. Here's how China State TV called it. Severe smog dampened the first day of the Spring Festival travel rush. 31 highways were closed in Beijing, Tianjin, Hebei, and Jiangxi. In Beijing, the density of PM 2.5 was about 350 to 500 micrograms by mid-morning, though the air started to clear in the afternoon. It had reached as high as 671 at 4 a.m. at a monitoring post at the U.S. Embassy. Well, that's about 26 times as high as the level recommended by the World Health Organization. It was the highest reading since January last year. Hundreds of thousands of people packed Beijing's West Railway Station, but reports say everything was orderly. What a bummer, eh? Anyway, the Economic Daily newspaper had a different take and a different perspective from southern China. During the Spring Festival, Guangdong's high-speed rail will transport 320,000 people daily. High-speed rail and rapid speed rail have formed into a net, connecting the whole country with the Pearl River Delta cities, changing the Spring Festival travel pattern. With the opening of the Xiamen-Shenzhen high-speed rail line, Shenzhen has become a traffic hub. The number of tourists has doubled since the opening of the Xiamen-Shenzhen line. Then there's the personal accounts. Xu Jiqiang, a senior at the Qingdao University of Science and Technology, came to the bus station in Qingdao. He was planning to go back to his hometown in Linyi City. He said the service in the bus station was extremely good. Because it was cold, the staff even served them hot ginger water. January 16th was the first day of this year's Spring Festival rush. Students were the first to go home. And the Nanfang Daily did a similar personalized report. At around 11 on January 16th, the reporter noticed that there were more people than normal at the Dongguan East Station. Police officers stood side by side near the entrance of the station, and people were orderly entering the station. In the special waiting room for the old, disabled, young, and pregnant, the reporter found Mr. Zhang, who was traveling to Hubei province. He said when he, his wife, and their newborn baby arrived at the station, volunteers saw them and brought them to the special waiting room. The room even has a nursery area, so his wife can feed his son. According to the person responsible for the volunteer group, volunteers are selected from government departments, enterprises, and universities to serve during the Spring Festival travel rush. More volunteers are expected to come to the station as the travel rush continues. And that's today's national news. But when we return, local China stories on our regional roundup.